Alright, well then I'll do a proper intro. And welcome everybody to the channel. So guys, I'm Chris from Cartridge Blast Gamers. And that's Rob on the chat there. And we're playing some Space Engineers. Today, we're gonna do a couple of things. I don't really have a game plan for tonight because I figured it's just like we were MIA last week, and I didn't have time to make up a plan, so we're kind of just gonna wing it a little bit. And yeah, hopefully it goes well. Rob, you could spawn in, I think, on the mob spawner.
Yeah, I think I can see you moving your headlight about.
Yeah, there's an access.
Alright.
There's an access point to get up out of there.
Okay.
But I actually took your advice, and the last time we visited the mob spawner design, you suggested to use the terrain more than to build a giant thing.
Yeah, it seemed like the thing to do.
So
I can see that there is not a way directly out and up. I think I see it.
Yeah, it's right here. I got it right. If you come to my location.
Oh, I was on the exact opposite side of the cave thing.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Where?
Straight up.
Oh, I see. Okay. I'm actually really impressed that you can fit through that.
Yeah. So,
Oh, now I understand what I was looking at. Okay. You have a lot of random light armor blocks lying around here.
yeah.
Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, there was a problem with the spawning.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Uh-huh.
I gotta have to be a little cheaty here and like utilize the tools, so to speak,
Mm-hmm.
to kind of terraform the area and put rock back down on the ground. Make it come out a bit.
Okay.
And it's just so that we can get it to work. I would like for all of the random bits of other spacecraft to get deleted so that I can place terrain down, because I'm not allowed to place voxels on top of like existing ships and stuff. So it's a so I'm gonna do some experimentations today, specifically with the antenna. I want to test to see if more antenna labeled the exact same thing will yield more, more ships and increase the spawn rate.
Only if it's inconvenient. That's how it works.
I'm gonna see if I can make it convenient. Let me see. I want raid in progress. Well, I seem to get one to spawn right away.
Oh? Where is this? I see no pew-pews.
I think it's in the grinder already.
Really? Oh, hey, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I just pushed it in.
That's the other thing too. Like I'm having an issue. Like the terraforming that you suggested is a lot more work than and kind of like it's hard because you can't really, you know, I don't know how to describe it. It's hard because you gotta like move the ground, but if you make a mistake, you can't add more ground.
Right, I get you. No, the grinders are certainly being very effective. I'm watching them just kind of toss this thing around. I think it would be important to build some kind of access down here so you could clean up the some of these shenanigans. But, I mean, it worked pretty good.
Alright, I mean, as far as access to clean stuff up, like, I got this one porthole right here, but to get down there is like, that would kill you. That would kill you
that's
dead.
What I mean, you need an access down underneath the saws. Because a couple of, like, small chunks will slip through the cracks in the saws.
The only thing I could suggest is, like, just lowering the pit and leaving the saws at the top, and then lowering the collection port and down, like, a couple of blocks, or even all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah, maybe. Pretty good setup, though. I won't lie. I wasn't quite sure what I was looking at on the respawn screen.
Oh, yeah. So, what if we just moved it down a little bit? Crap. Stop being dumb. Where's the thing? Oh, that's why I was frozen. I'm like, no! Okay. Bunch of conveyors, and then I'll put the collection on top.
Yeah, that could work.
And this way, you've got access to it from over here. You won't get cut up.
Well, you know, there's downsides to everything.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. The one thing that is like, it's a problem, it's not, well, I mean, it's not a big deal, but there are a lot of parts that are in the spawner right now, like, that just kind of, like, fell in here. Alright, so now I've got 2 antenna on that. F8 action. Spawn out here a little bit.
Actually, it would be better than this.
Yeah, this is an 80 by 80 diameter hole at the top. It's a pretty big hole.
That does sound like a pretty big hole.
And it really, I mean, seriously was like a bastard to dig out. So I used like the voxel tool. But yeah, I want to test to see if more antenna equal more higher spawn rate.
Seems like a worthy cause.
It doesn't seem to be working though. I've got my body next to the antenna.
There, you said you were having problems with parts dropping through and leaking into the spawner?
Yeah.
You should not now. I put a door up there.
Put a door up there? Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Okay, that's a good idea.
Of course it is. I had it.
Oh, well. There you go.
That's just, like, goes without saying.
Huh. So I've got my body next to where the monsters come, or at least close enough to the antenna to make them spawn. I only made the reach of the antenna about 10 meters, so that when you got here, there weren't already enemies spawning on you. You can actually get in the ready position or the AFK position, and then
That's fine.
What do you mean? And then they'll just
It's fine. Look, some of us aren't such wusses about getting shot. Jeez.
Well, in survival, I would imagine you would not want to be in that precarious position.
Probably not. No, that does smell like a bad idea.
All because I know from horrendous experience, getting shot a lot sucks in survival.
Horrendous or hilarious?
Depends who's watching
Okay.
and who's doing the shooting.
I'll accept that. I'm going to assume it's me in both cases.
Yeah, sure. You are the one to laugh at my misfortune. More
It's true.
More
To
times
be
than
fair,
not.
to be fair, I laugh at everybody's misfortune. The only thing funnier than your misfortune is my misfortune.
Your misfortunes are usually more hilarious because they're tragic.
Tragilarious. I don't know. That's what I'm going with, I think.
Tragilarious. I'm trying to expand the ramp a bit because I know you're like it's better if you don't have a lot of work to do inside of like making a lot of the metal parts. Because you're right, in survival you don't want to be jerking around and making all kinds of stuff because it wouldn't be advantageous to even build one of these.
No, it'd be ridiculous. Hilarious, but ridiculous.
I think another ship just fell and then didn't. Oh wait, there it is. There it comes. That angle's pretty good.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. You know what's good about this? They all have ion thrusters.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore they don't actually, they have like metals that you can't get on the planet, I should say. Like titanium, or is it plutonium, or what is it? Crap, I can't remember.
Platinum?
Yeah, platinum.
Platinum? Okay, so there is some benefit to this craziness.
Yeah, you get platinum without having to go into space.
Although, admittedly, I don't know why you would not want to go into space.
Well,
It's
yeah.
not like they call this game ground engineers.
Regular engineers.
Boring engineers.
Or just engineers.
Your day job engineers.
What I do wish is that the saws were more efficient and like didn't toss this thing around so much.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it literally is kicking the crap out of the system. Like it's shooting stuff like rockets.
I believe that. There we go.
Well, that's done.
I just built a little walkway leading up to that door. It offended me that there wasn't one.
Well, thank you. You know, I'm still on the fence whether or not these things are feasible to build in survival, or even rather worth it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's the cost on the grinders? I imagine that's the hard part.
They're not anything expensive, I don't think. All the material that you need for a grinder, I think, can be made on the planet.
I'm looking at it now. That's not anything complicated. The hard part's just a superstructure, really.
Right. And I'm trying to think, is it worth it for a player who wants platinum but doesn't necessarily need to or want to go into space? Because that's the only reason why I would build one of these things. Honestly.
Now, what exactly, the trigger for them spawning is you turning on the antennas, yes?
Yeah, the antenna is what is causing the spawn.
Right, but I mean, you get a new one every time you turn it on. Is that accurate?
I don't know. That's one thing you can try. Like, you can go into the reactor and just turn the reactor off for 5 seconds and then turn it back on.
Okay, how many antennas do you have running right now?
3 of them.
Okay. It would be interesting. Where's the reactor room?
It's
Down
part of the main
around
system.
here somewhere.
It's part of the main system. If you find a large cargo container, it's attached to it.
I see a conveyor. Many conveyors.
Yeah, just follow the...
Oh wait, I see it. There it is. There it is. Wow.
I was gonna say, it's all connected.
Have some uranium reactor.
Yeah, just shut the reactor off manually. And then wait 5 seconds and turn it back on. I want to see if something spawns. It's a good,
Okay. Are you outside?
I am. Actually, yeah, I'm in spectator looking around.
Okay.
It's a
Blop.
good test.
It is now back on.
Okay.
Did anything happen? I don't see anything here yet.
You sure?
Oh wait,
sure?
there's something. Yeah, okay, maybe something did happen. There is a piece of spaceship here.
Oh wait, that happened before.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. Did the antenna turn back on? They're not broadcasting.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they were turned off before I turned the reactor off, which would be amusing.
No, there's...
Wait a minute, I'm dumb. I don't need to be at the reactor to do this crap. Okay, I have access denied to all of those antennas, I think.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Oh, right, okay. The block says it's on.
Yeah, they're all on. They're all on.
Okay.
Oh, alright, well, I mean... Because if it was a matter of just having it go on a timer...
Oh, it's still at a 10-meter broadcast radius. That might matter.
No, that's fine. I'm next to it. It should be broadcast... Like, because my character's next to it. Should be fine.
I see.
Maybe turn it off for longer? Give it a 20-second burn. The reason why I say this is if this holds true, instead of spawning every 5 minutes, it'll spawn every time I can set up a timer to switch it back on. So every 20 seconds or every minute it'll turn off, turn back on, and then have something spawn. But it might take like a minute before it registers. I don't know. Let's see. Is anything going to spawn?
Well, I haven't turned it on back. I haven't turned it back on yet.
It is on. I could see it broadcasting.
Oh, the reactor?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you see what I mean when it kicks it around?
Oh, sure.
That thing is dangerous. That's
Dangerously fun.
survival. I'm not sure if that thing will kill you if it hits you.
Eh. It's the worst that could happen.
You die.
What can I tell you?
But then you'll respawn right here.
I confess I'm enjoying watching it just kind of blop around and fall back into the grinders.
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty neat design. It kind of keeps the debris falling back into the trap. You know? Until
It's
it
the key thing.
Until it gets so light. Oh, see?
Oh, it actually just jumped in behind me and pushed me into the pit.
Now, if this was survival,
That's kind of hilarious.
you would have died.
If this was survival, I would have laughed and laughed and laughed.
I'm laughing now.
Eh. It's not fun in games until someone gets hurt.
That might have killed you too. That thing just hit you right in the
That
face.
almost certainly would have killed me. That was amazing.
Look how far it goes. And then it
Dang.
gets stuck up there if it gets caught up in like a little space or something. Or knocks
do
other
that?
or knocks other debris back down, which launches that into space. That went beyond that support beam. Holy smokes.
There we go.
Oh, it's coming back down.
Well, that's because I'm fixing the surface here.
No, you didn't see you didn't see that small piece get launched out of this crater.
Oh, it got launched all the way out of the crater? That's amazing.
Yeah. Projectile
Please.
weapons.
Oh, whoops. I think I might have found one of the places where you had unsuccessful tunnels here.
That's okay. I'm gonna try to patch this up with something a little bit more.
I wonder how difficult it would be for them to make a command that you could, or a way for you to replace missing rock,
Oh, I can.
like without doing cheaty crap.
It's not really that cheaty. It's using voxel tools, but not. I don't think. There's another one. Here we go. Where did it spawn? Right above us.
Yep.
Oh!
What the heck hit it?
It smashed into the side paneling.
Brutal.
That's the other thing too. This thing takes a beating. The superstructure.
Yeah, it does. Not a terribly expensive beating, but it does take a beating. Like, the amount of crap you get from grinding one of these things up should be plenty to replace the, any beating that it took.
I feel like what you need is like a repair ship just with a couple of welders on it.
Honestly, I don't even think you need a ship. The hand welder's fine.
Well, I mean, this thing is only spawning every 5 minutes still. The multiple antennae are not helping.
Okay. Well, that's fair then.
Which tells me a couple of things, really, but most importantly, it tells me that it's probably not feasible. Oh, you should leave the rock sticking out. That's protecting the superstructure.
Is it? Yeah, I guess that's true.
I'm pretty sure this thing would have broke this panel over here if there wasn't rock directly underneath of it.
Well, fair enough.
Because it dented the crap out of it. Right where you're fixing it, it's all warped.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's what it hit, though. I mean, it spawned straight up in the air, and
It pretty much just...
Yeah.
So, wait. What shot it down?
Nothing.
Are there weapons mounted on this thing?
No, nothing. I just I chose a antenna configuration that only spawns ships that usually spawn on a pirate ship in space. So all of them have ion thrusters only, and at this altitude, ion thrusters don't work at all.
All right, that makes sense.
That's why I thought this would be effective, because we could simply just, turn it on and they will just kind of fall in there, and I don't have to use weapons.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
I wanted
less cool, but makes sense.
I think it's more cool because you're basically utilizing the mechanic of the game at zero cost to you.
Counterpoint: there's not rockets flying everywhere.
Yeah, but with rockets flying everywhere, the potential for blowing your own self up is greater. Just saying.
I don't understand. That's a weird pronunciation of the word awesome.
Yep.
Losing is fun. I say it because losing is fun. Oh, hey. Another ship.
That was faster than 5 minutes, wasn't it? Or was that?
It might have been the ship that you were just talking about.
Oh, all right.
You also occasionally have to come in here and like manually de-jigger it.
It depends if another ship comes flying down and smacks it.
Well, yeah, the last thing you want to do though is play scavenger Tetris. You know, trying to make enough of the ship go away that the rest all falls down.
In all seriousness, though, if this was survival, I wouldn't be anywhere near that freaking crazy crap going on down there.
Yeah, there's a hole in the rock side here. Maybe I can fix that.
Okay. Angle this rock piece here. I'm trying to make it steep. I'm using like the voxel tool. And just to correct this area a little bit, in case something does spawn in, it doesn't land here and never come back in. I don't know. I feel like you really need to be careful when you dig this out. Because you can certainly screw up, and like then you have these little pockets of places where a ship could get stuck and it just sits there. And it'll screw up your spawn rate.
It's fine, it's fine.
So I don't know. Something to think about, I guess. Anyway, well, that's the spawner. I'm not convinced that it's worth doing in survival, really. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, it's an entertaining machine. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that's reason enough.
Well, if anybody wants to build it, they can. I mean, I don't see a problem, like, just building one.
I do. It's copyrighted by us.
This is our thing, and we did it.
Now no one else ever can.
Or can they?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't care, really. This is supposed to be fun. I don't know. But that was,
I don't know. It doesn't sound that fun if there's no royalties involved.
But that was all of my ideas for tonight. I really don't know what else to do. I'm pretty much unprepared for tonight's shenanigans.
Clearly, the only logical solution is to ask yourself what the Mythbusters would do. And if there isn't enough satisfactory explosions, the correct answer is always to come up with some bullshit and make more explosions.
Just come up with some bullshit.
I mean, I'm not wrong here.
No, you're not. That's actually their formula. It works very well for them. We're gonna blow this up. We don't have a reason to. We're just gonna do it. And everyone's like, yay!
It would be a tragedy to end this without some wanton destruction. So let's do it.
That's right.
They're cool guys, but we know the score.
Well, they know it's good. Trying to be wise about this. I mean, a mob spawner of this magnitude could be built in survival pretty easily. It's not terribly expensive, but I just have a feeling it'd be very maintenance heavy. Like, it's not like something you could leave and forget and it'll be your friend all the time. I feel like this thing is like...
I don't know if it's something you could leave and forget, but I feel like it's not that bad as far as maintenance goes. I mean, really, what's the key thing here? You just have to... you know, be willing to come in and sweep it out after you're done using it.
Right. I don't know. I'm ready to move on, though. This is one of those...
Alright.
I've been working on this project for, like, a couple of episodes, and I feel like it's, like... For me, anyway, I'm over it.
Seems legit.
I'll do a tutorial or something on the YouTube. Put it together. I feel like that basin can just grow and grow and grow, what you're doing there.
Yeah. Oh, it totally could.
You know what I mean? It's it's like one of those things where you're just like, man, if I could only master, like, build stuff really quickly and then go crazy. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I feel like if there was a way to almost fill in the dirt textures,
Yeah.
it would make this a lot easier.
In survival, it definitely would. Oh, we got somebody.
Get on it, Keen Software House. Get on it.
We got somebody watching. Hi, Space
Oh, that's
CBG.
exciting.
What's
Hello.
going on?
I don't actually have the channel up right now. Oh, so you'll have to give me a minute.
Yeah, do it.
Do.
So, yeah, what's the next plan? I think we've got ourselves a pretty good mob spawner here. It's scary as hell, but it's certainly a mob spawner.
The real question then is how many enemies can we get to spawn at once?
You know, the one troubling thing I have with that is that I wonder if I need to put antenna on different grids.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like, if I put... You know what? It's something I'll try. Let me try that. That sounds like a good idea. If I build another grid down below and put another power source on it... Let me see. We've got ourselves one grid there, and I'm gonna put another grid. Let's just do this, it'll be easy. Like that.
I wonder if there's a good way to get multiple factions of pirates and have them shoot at each other.
You know what? I
That
thought
would be
about
fun.
I thought about that, but I also thought about if there wasn't. That sounds like another one spawned in.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, look at that. It's falling on me.
Huh. Yeah, let me see here. I'll put this one here. Put another antenna up. No, I don't know if I'm gonna get the antenna to stay on this thing. I might have to dig out more. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. I have to dig out a lot. Let me see what we got. Oh yeah.
Things are falling on my head. This wasn't created mode of probably dead. Cranial
gone.
concussion.
Yeah, so that's... I like the emojis that they could put in the chat. thumbs up with random faces of people. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah? That must have happened before I got into the chat.
Yep, I can see that. Yeah, this thing gets like snagged up a bit. Let me see if I get more on the grid though. That would be good, because I need to be 10 meters away from that, so I can't be more. I guess I'll have to dig down. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig down a little bit, and then take care of business from there. Because this is all, yeah, this is all one grid.
Oops. Shit.
What'd you do?
I may or may not have accidentally removed one of the hopper things.
No, just replace.
What's the name of that block?
I don't know.
Oh wait, I can find out. Hold on. Collector. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say collector. I was afraid to be wrong though.
Well, you know what happens when you're wrong, right?
Yeah, I get accused of being wrong, and then you laugh at me all night.
Oh, I was talking about the beatings.
Oh. The beatings. Oh God. How could I forget about the beatings, Rob?
Hey, don't look at me. They're not my beatings. It's your... We throw you in a ravine pit full of fan. A pit full of ravine fans? I don't know, however the grammar on that works out.
So, let's say for shenanigans, I'll do this. Caps lock is on. Now I forget if this is gonna work or not without a main antenna being the bad guys, so to speak.
Uh-huh.
But let me do this and see how this goes. Okay.
Fair enough. I want it on the record, for the record, that staring into the grinders is hypnotic.
It's hypnotic. Alright, now I've got two different types of raid in progress antennas happening.
Okay.
But maybe I need to put that other antenna on there too.
Well, I mean... Okay.
Yeah, maybe I will, because I have never tested it without it. Let's see here.
Ow.
Oh, good. There is room down here. Cool, cool. So yeah, let me test that theory out really quick, because I'm almost positive I need to have this other antenna named... Let's see here. This one needs to be called... let me remember. Gentanvis. And I'll make that 10 meters as well. Broadcasting on. Space pirates. Yes. Now you are a pirate ship. Okay. Now I'm within 10 meters of everything down here.
Okay.
Let's see if that in fact does a thing. Yeah, we got a lot of signals down there.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm hoping that it'll treat it like a separate pirate ship, maybe? I don't know.
Uh-huh.
And then instead of one every 5 minutes, you get two every 5 minutes. But the every 5 minutes, every 5 minutes sucks. Like, I'm just like at that point where it's like if you got like 10 drones that spawn every 5 minutes, that would be something. But instead you don't get that.
You get mad sanity?
You get sadness is what you get. Sadness.
Oh, hey, I think something hit the bottom of the little cross here.
Yeah, yeah.
I That's hilarious.
You know what, though? Because that's how high they spawn, believe it or not.
That's less hilarious. I was hoping they were getting, like, knocked up that high.
No, it's literally, like 145 meters away from the antenna up here. So that's pretty far. Like, they spawn pretty far. Also, I gotta give props to Keen Software House. They hired some fantastic people to make a nice skybox. That's beautiful.
Yes, they did.
I'm really enjoying all of the celestial shenanigans, if you will, that's happening.
Speed.
Yeah, pretty.
Engineers.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't see any ships spawning.
Yeah, I don't either.
Which means if it goes every 5 minutes, then we're looking at like... Oh shit. So we're looking at, in 25 minutes you only get 5 ships. So that means every hour you get like 10.5 ships. That's... I mean, if you go AFK, that's not a bad deal, I guess, because then you can basically, as long as you're guaranteed that they're gonna go in there. Otherwise, and debris. Literally, I'm standing 205 meters away, and there's debris from this thing. So I don't even know if it's worth it to encase it so that debris does not escape. I'm worried about people's hardware, like their machines crashing because of all those small bits.
I don't know how that works, because I know there's a limit that only lets you have so many items out at a time. I don't know if that applies to tiny spaceship pieces.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
No.
I'm not sure either. I do not see any ships spawning. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't seem right.
It is a quandary wrapped in a riddle on an enigma seed bun.
Yeah, that what you just said. That sounds pretty amazing. That's what's happening. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing any benefit unless 2 ships spawn at the same time, which would mean that it's on the game clock, not when you build the antenna, but where in the game clock you are. That's kind of
possible.
That's interesting too.
I mean, enough of the code for pirates is, seems to me to have been hard coded into the game. Oh, something just spawned.
Okay, yep. Did a second one spawn though?
I do not see a second one. Although the first one is sliding into the pit. Slowly but surely. Oh, did it stop? I think it stopped.
Yeah, it stopped. It got stuck. Yeah, and if this was survival, you would probably just got hosed right there.
Bus. Just because you can't take a few bullets.
There.
Oop. That was not what was supposed to happen there, but okay.
Maybe it's a matter of putting a couple of more things over here.
Maybe.
I could, let me see. I'll try to stop that from happening again. Do a little... Are there more ships or something over there?
I don't know. I didn't see any, but it's possible.
It's alright. It's like putting clumps of ice cream down. You get a scoop. You get a scoop. You get a scoop too.
And you get shot.
And you get shot. That's not ice cream at all.
Ice cream is serious business. You can't expect to get some without taking a few risks.
Or winning. I hate to give people ice cream for not winning anymore. I mean, what is this?
A world where people like ice cream?
Yeah. All that. That's shenanigan. There. That should work. That should be a little steeper. Yeah, only one ship spawned. So
No.
that tells me that that second antenna's doing nothing.
Perhaps.
Not doing a damn thing.
And you had it set up on an entire separate chassis?
Yeah, it's a completely different grid. All right.
Did it have a... Yeah, alright.
I'm getting rid of it because it's not really advantageous to have like multiple things going on down here. It's just more fuel to burn that you're not really using. All right, I say I'm pretty happy about that, and I guess that does it for the first hour of this whole shenanigans. We can move on. I'm pretty satisfied. I'll take a look at that again and in the future and clean it up. But I think that's a good proof of concept. I don't know. What do you think?
Fair enough.
Could-
Yeah, I think it's a decent proof of concept. This crater, it probably doesn't help that this crater's way huger than it really needs to be, I think.
Nah, not at all. It's just about the right size. That's
Really?
Yeah, it's 80 by 80.
Jeez. Why 80 by 80?
Because that's the spawn radius for these things.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. I took a little bit of time to really discover, you know, what it would take.
Then what shall we do? Let's
Oh, wait.
get out of the crater of doom.
What
Looks
are-
like the end of Final Fantasy VII in there.
Yeah.
I can tell because now I'm hungry for a sandwich.
A sandwich. Oh, dude,
I was starting to run.
check this out.
What? What am I looking at? Ah! That just appeared. What the hell is that? It's like the world's largest, ugliest Humvee.
Come on, don't call it ugly. I don't know why. I don't know why this thing was protruding down.
Probably so you could work on the bottom, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Or because it's...
It's so that you could get out of it without using a jetpack.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
It's my mobile base of ridiculousness. Potentially. Also,
How do I employ this control panel?
it doesn't work.
Oh, that's sad.
At least I don't think it worked. Oh, you know what's going on?
What's
Lift.
that?
I wanted to do this. That might be why.
Well, I'm not sure that worked how you intended it to.
What do you mean?
Take a look.
Oh, yeah, that broke when I spawned in.
That's really fun.
Yeah, it's broken, huh? You know what's really jacking me up? That landing
What's that?
gear. I don't understand why I got one of those. I'm like pivoting on it.
Should I delete this busted ass platform?
No, delete the landing gear and that pillar that it's on.
Okay.
Yeah, now we're on the wheels. I don't know why that was on that. I built this thing so long ago. It's huge.
Yeah, you have you got a broke ass lift right here.
We'll fix it at some point. Okay.
I'm just gonna delete this bottom part. I feel like there's no purpose in having it there.
How do we make the wheels work?
Sorcery?
Wheels.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Power. Gonna need all the power, probably. And a bit of the friction. Okay.
Are there
There
any
it
other
is.
chairs? Or am I gonna regret coming in here?
What? This thing's gonna be amazing.
I'm trying to find if there's any other chairs in here so I can sit down while you move it.
Nope. It's a mobile base of operation. Meaning you should be able to move around inside and while it's moving around, I guess.
I'm just having minor concerns about being smashed by walls here.
I don't know. I think it's pretty smooth.
It's pretty slick, but
It's ugly.
I'm trying to figure out if it's janking me around while I'm inside it.
It's
It's sad.
just stand still, I guess. And see how it is.
Like it's jittering, sort of. You know what I mean? Like the camera keeps doing strange things and updating, and it's kind of, I think because I've got the magnetic boots on, it's kind of taking me along with it. It's just you know, jittering every couple of seconds.
What's the gun shooting at?
What isn't the gun shooting at?
Turning
It could be
radius isn't that bad either.
Do you have differential drive on it, or
I do.
shitty drive? Well, yeah, that'll do it then. Differential drive, you should barely have a turning radius.
No, I've got independent wheels with independent power and independent steering. There we go. I got a lot of docking ports and stuff. I have 2 landing pads on the roof, and I've got 2 things in the back. Also, this thing, I think I remember designing it that it can go over most all the terrain on the planet. You know, mine is going down a cliff or something.
Sounds suspicious.
We're about to test it. I'm gonna hit that tree though. Why? That tree should have never been able to stop us like that.
I'm looking at the size of the thing on the stream, and that's ridiculous. I approve entirely.
It's like a mobile city.
All we need are a bunch of Jawas and some junk droids.
Yeah, that's actually what inspired me to make it one day. It's just to have like a ridiculous amount of stuff. All right, let's try it again without hitting the damn trees. That was ridiculous.
Does it make me a bad person that I'm tempted to put a gravity generator in it, aiming upwards at like half gravity, so that it's it's more floaty?
Oh crap!
What just happened? All I saw was dirt fly. Well, there's your control panel.
Oh.
Hubris.
Look at that giant wheel.
There's always a wheel that flies off. What hit you?
The ground. I'm trying to figure out what happened to myself. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, I'm a little sad that wheel went away.
I'm gonna do something here. No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm not doing that. Let's bring it back.
Wah, wah.
Where the heck is that? It's probably not gonna let me spawn it back in again. What shenanigans? There we go. I wonder if there's a way that I could prop this up so that lift doesn't get broken like it did before. Probably not. I don't know why I have Okay, here we go. Oh, I know why the lift breaks. For some reason, the wheels are not in the correct position. They're supposed to be jacked up. Okay, hold the phone. Hold
I'm
the
pretty sure that
phone.
the entire weight of the thing on the landing pad is also what's destroying the landing pad.
Well, yeah, I know that,
Just,
but
Pro tip.
the wheels on the bus should
Go
go
round and round,
up and
round
up.
and round,
Up and up, I say.
round and round.
Up and up.
I mean, I can see you doing like jumps, like you just installed a really expensive pair of shocks, but
I just did. I gave him like 80% strength. Now, if my calculations are incorrect, this thing should be supporting its own weight in some way. It looks like it's starting to support its own weight.
yeah, you broke your lift again, though.
Yeah, I
Broke it real bad.
well, let me just bring that up. We don't need that. And that little thing that's sticking down that had the landing gear on it, you can get rid of that too. Just delete that.
Oh, am I supposed to do that? Hold on.
Alright. Now, height offset. I forget what this does. Axle height set from the center. Oh. That suspension travel needs to be up. I don't know. Dampening. That's gotta be low.
Oh. Are you aware that you have like a medical room and assemblers and shit in here?
Yeah. It's a
Okay.
city.
Alright, alright.
It's meant to be amazing. Alright, let's see if that fixed our woes here.
Actually, you have two assemblers in here.
Hold on. Is the friction up on these wheels? Wheels are such a pain in the ass.
I choose not to believe it.
I'm increasing the friction. We need some suspension. It can't be stiff. Okay. What is happening? Why are we not moving?
Spite.
This is the thing with wheels. Wheels.
It looks like we are moving.
We are. We're moving now. Believe it or not, we're moving pretty fast, like 30 kilometers an hour.
I see.
That's pretty fast for a thing like this, I think.
You mean a giant bloatmobile?
What do you mean? This thing's gorgeous.
Also huge.
I would totally drive this to work.
I think you would drive this over work.
Yeah, probably. Okay, we made it onto the ground, sort of, maybe.
And drastically slowed down, I know.
That's because,
Spite.
only a couple of wheels are actually on the ground.
Ah, fine.
This thing is crazy. Oh, come on. You can do it.
I think I can kind of see why you're risking loss of wheels here. Because your wheels are getting jittery too.
I don't understand wheels. Let's put it that way.
Oh, well, you put a stick in the middle of them, and they're big round things that turn.
Well, okay.
That's not important right now.
What I don't understand is like how to make them work in Space Engineers.
Oh, I see. That one I can't help you with. I used to remember how those things worked.
Let's see. Power. Friction. I'll turn the friction on. Regulates wheels by friction. Change the pressures on the tires. I guess I'm trying to go forward. Dampening. I might give it 40%. Strength. I'll give it 100%. Suspension. Speed limit is unlimited. Yeah, all the things you expect a wheel to do, I got possibly maybe that doing. But it doesn't seem to want to work.
Is it because it knows only hate?
Well, that might be something we could do for future episodes. Build something that actually doesn't suck with wheels.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that hates us.
We do that every episode.
That's true.
This thing is filled with hate. But if you walk around this thing, it's actually pretty cool. There's like a deck on the outside you can walk on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was up there before. It looks like a giant beetle with a mustache.
Well, we're moving now that we got all the wheels on the ground. Take that, tree. What happened? It blew my wheel off. Dude, trees are bullshit in this game. No.
Yes, they are.
No.
It's almost like a game based around making spaceships in space.
Dude, there's a...
Doesn't have a good model of trees.
That literally... Alright, I'm frustrated with this stupid freaking thing. I'm done with you. That was ridiculous. Here, this is more our speed. Behold the space truck.
Oh, yeah? This looks familiar for some reason.
Oh, I gotta mess with the wheels on this one too. Power, yes. Dampening, strength. For some reason, my wheels are up in the air. I never understand these damn wheels. Okay. Maybe I got it all backwards. That doesn't change anything. That didn't change anything. That didn't change anything. My wheels are in the air and I can't drive. I don't understand this.
But do you just not care?
No, I do care because these things were supposed to be cool and they're not when the wheels are broken. You know?
That's probably one problem.
What's that?
It knows only hate.
What is happening? Why do you suck?
Here, wait. Let me try and crash into you. I bet that'll help.
No. This thing is just broken. Me or the truck?
Yes?
No.
I think you might have actually blown something out.
Just look at your cockpit. I just shot the shit.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. What do I look like? Some kind of wuss?
Alright, that's not working. Alright, wheels are garbage. Wheels are garbage. What else I got? I got a couple of things in here. Actually, I was going to, I was gonna bring this ship into play, but it's so big, it scares me. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Also,
That was a report.
look behind you.
That is enormous. Gonna have some real fun.
I was gonna put like this is a hangar bay. This is where the cockpit is, or the bridge, I should say. Check it out. There's plenty of seating up here.
Oh, that's much nicer. Also, is that a giant gun?
Yeah.
I approve of that.
I built this ship before they incorporated hydrogen, I think. Otherwise, there would have been hydrogen tanks in here, and with hydrogen engines.
Sounds suspicious to me.
Yeah.
Oh. Is this creative mode? That ship isn't that big.
No,
Did you build this?
What? No, I built this in creative a while ago. Yeah, and we are in creative mode. I built this before all the models were updated and everything else. It even has like a small ship attached to it and a giant cannon. Which I wonder if it still works. That's an annoying sound. Oh my god.
Yeah, we see you. We see you. Don't worry. It's just taking my stream a second to load the chat. It's all good.
I have no idea. Oh yeah, it works. It just I blew the crap out of the. There we go. This is.
It's all good. Time delay and whatnot.
Look! This
What is that thing supposed to be on top?
a giant rocket penis. No, just it's supposed to be
Apparently.
It's supposed to be a rocket. It's the jet.
I'm not sure what that was supposed to. Oh, okay, I see. All right. Oh, I got it. That shit along the side is just paint. Okay. It looks like it's not really working too well there.
No, it's really not. It's. I can't see what I'm doing. I can't see if I'm turning or what. It's just not. It's not working.
Not happening.
Nope. I thought the rocket was pretty cool. At some point, this thing is so jacked up.
Our viewer says the reason that ship isn't that big is because the hangar of his Omni ship is almost as big as that ship. That sounds like it might be a challenge.
I actually would believe it because when I built this thing, I really didn't build it to be gibungous. It was supposed to be like a smaller ship. In fact, I want to see what it looks like compared to the ship we built in Creative.
What is that, like your Corvette class sort of thing?
Yeah, maybe. The Party Wagagon Senior.
I'm pretty sure it's bigger than the Party Wagagon Senior.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The Party Wagagon Senior was not that big a ship. It was like a reasonably sized, orbital thingy.
Well, this was to get to
Technical term.
This was to get to the moon and get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the difference. But
Yeah, it's actually not that much smaller though.
But we built it in Creative, so.
No, we built that one in Survival.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we built this one in Survival. So, I mean, that would to me means that we actually had to break our ass and try to get these things like, actual components for it and whatnot.
Sadly, the only thing I've ever built of that ship is the hangar. Turns out it was going to be too massive to build alone. Yeah, it can take a while if you don't have help.
And if you're doing it,
even this thing took us what, like 3 friggin' streams to build?
Which one? Oh, the Party Wagagon Senior?
The Party Wagagon Senior.
Yeah.
And that ship's, for a capital ship, that thing's tiny.
Oh yeah, this thing, forget it. This thing is just really small.
Yeah.
And you're right, like this ship over here is kind of tiny. I built bigger ships in the past. Yeah, looking up at this comparison.
That said, you should go and show off the cockpit. If nothing else, the screen is pretty slick.
Oh, what, in the Party Wagagon Senior?
In the Party Wagagon. I feel like the Party Wagagon is less big, but it has much more craft that went into it.
Well, I mean the screen is good.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just like that you can see all of the ship's inventory from there.
Yeah, that's actually a script from McMasters, I think. I usually credit him for that. He's got a lot of stuff on the what the hell's it called? For sharing on the thing.
Fair enough.
I got one more ship.
Oh, hey, you must have saved this from before we finished the jump drives.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think I grabbed a copy of it before the jump drives.
After the jump drives, you mean?
Yeah, what'd I say?
It's all good.
Now, this thing here, I grabbed from the developers.
See, though I really shouldn't be telling you since it's a top secret project. My faction days are over, so it's fine. Good times. It's all good. We don't usually play on public servers, so I don't think you have anything to worry about from us.
Dude, I wish that I could play on a public server without, like, the server pooping itself.
Yeah, terrible internet connection is terrible.
Thus, yes. But you know what the biggest trouble is? It's not even the internet connection. It's like block limitations and stuff and things like that. I mean, if I could find a dedicated server or run one myself, I would do it a little bit differently and try to get, I don't know, and try to get the best quality out of it, you know? But
God damn it, man. You have a huge number of things in your blueprint screen. I have like 3. I never remember to save anything.
There's another smaller ship that I built, but I wanted to build it to be pretty much friendly to fly in atmosphere and in space. I wasn't particularly proud of this one. It was just something I tried to put together in a hodgepodge kind of way. What is shooting at me?
Okay, Craftman 523 says, well, this ship was going to be revolutionary. It was going to be unlike any ship before it, an Omni ship. Alright. Yeah, that's fair.
I believe it.
Yeah. I think back when the game first came out, I tried to build something on like a pretty crazy scale, but it lagged out my computer so much I just couldn't do it.
Yeah. I like this little ship. This little guy is
That's
pretty
actually
cool.
Yeah, that's running pretty good.
I called it the Event Horizon because the front of it kind of looked like the Event Horizon at first when I started building it.
Oh no, I remember that movie.
Yeah, they went where they don't need eyes.
Dibs on not being on that ship.
Why? Where we're going, we don't need eyes. All I gotta say is Warhammer's got it right.
That's true. Oh god, demonic incursion.
Yeah, this thing was able to fly into space. It actually has pretty decent maneuverability too. It's one of the things I liked about it because it would have been like a planetary dropship for larger incursions. And it's also got a jump drive in it.
Fair enough. A ship that can do it all. It was a carrier, a destroyer, a battleship, and a frigate all at the same time. But was it a submarine? 6 heavy fighters, 2 super fighters. Sounds pretty solid.
It sounds like a pretty slick ship. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised.
Broadside gravity cannons. Yeah, gravity cannons. We should make some time.
Gravity cannons are great. Unfortunately, you can't use them. You can't use them anywhere near planets.
Oh yeah?
No, the gravity generators don't work near planets.
Really? Do they override? Do they like work weird, or they just shut off?
They I think they just don't work. Not that they shut off or anything. I think they just don't work.
That's unfortunate.
Truly a weapon of mass destruction. Yeah, I believe it. If you got gravity cannons on your ship, you definitely have a weapon of mass destruction.
It's true. The probably the second most destructive thing I've seen happen in this game, and that only because some wise ass started to drop warheads a couple of streams ago after he lost the lander contest to a stilt.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about at all. I've turned this lake bed into our own personal hell ground. It'll never be the same.
That's true. I'm pretty sure there's bits of it where you bust. Yeah, I was gonna say you busted through the water in a couple places.
Yep. This thing was shooting earlier.
What was?
The drone that was all the way the hell over there.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was giving my other ship a hard time.
Oh, fair enough.
The ship that I really like that I put together, and it's really small too. I bet you it would fit in that hangar. Is this little cargo ship I put together?
Which one?
This guy over here. It's probably gonna start shooting everything. I don't know why it's shooting this stuff. Oh, I know why, because this is neutral.
Look, everybody gets bored. It doesn't seem to be shooting anything now. Oh, there it goes. I think it's shooting at me, actually. Oh, no, it's not. I'm on board the smaller ship, the Party Wagagon Senior.
Wagagon Senior. Yeah, I like the maneuverability of this ship too a bit.
PokeCraftman523 says, all foes would bow down to me. A perfect ship to carry the perfect fighters. The Green Bullet was a fierce fighter, fast, powerful, tanky.
Huh.
Fair enough. The question was, were you able to get size and maneuverability on the same ship?
That's the trouble. Maneuverability is like very much key. Having maneuverability is pretty much half the battle.
I confess, every time I build a large ship, it turns into a this giant, like, lumbering. What's the word I'm looking for? Flying brick, maybe?
Heap of crap.
No, I don't know about heap of crap. They're just sluggish. Sluggish.
Sluggish.
It goes fast. It goes fast. It just doesn't turn easy.
Right. You made a lot of copies of that truck.
Yes, I did.
That's funny. You're just sitting in the party wagon?
I am.
There's one thing that I will say is I think
I forgot I put that truck there.
we need to fix the, I think we gotta fix the program in the party wagon Senior.
Oh, what was wrong with the program?
The program doesn't work anymore.
Oh, all right. That's a good thing to be wrong with the program.
Yeah.
What was wrong with it?
It didn't read anything correctly, and that's why I was unable to discover that we had no more hydrogen left. And
Oh, yeah, all right. That's fair.
then we died.
Can I make a suggestion?
If you remember.
Don't die. Okay, Craftsman says, I used all the info I learned as a faction spy to attain perfection. Seems legit. What did you do? Crib some tricks off the factions you were spying on? I even made a gravity nuke. Fair enough.
I've actually toyed around with some gravity weapons that would pretty much annihilate everything in the past.
But enough about me, tell me about you. Well,
most of our adventures are recorded on our YouTube channel. From the early days of Space Engineers where the netcode killed most of our ships.
when John fell through the planet into the fourth dimension.
Oh yeah, that's right, when John was playing and he clipped through the planet and didn't stop falling. Or that time when, I don't know what happened, but he was able to fly into outer space with his jetpack. That was another interesting episode.
That was amazing. What was it? All those countless times we spent like a million sessions working on a ship and then managed to blow it up the like second time we took it out.
All I'm saying is that wheels are janky, and the party wagon had its fair share of explosions.
Yes, it did. Mostly, if I remember right, because you kept driving it over cliffs.
They weren't that bad, were they?
Blew up like twice.
Well, that's true. We did blow it up at least twice.
Poke Craftsman says, actually, I took some tricks and put them together. Yeah, all right, that's fair enough. We have a few gimmicks on that angle ourselves. I guess you probably haven't seen our prior videos, but we have a mob spawner built into this lake that is of a couple of tricks that we acquired from various places.
It's just a matter of what you calling it, taking the game mechanic and messing around with it.
Yeah. It works good, it just
requires resources slower than would be nice.
If you're, yeah,
Let's see. He says, I remember when I hijacked a capital ship, or maybe it was a carrier. All right.
I remember when I tried to hijack a pirate ship and I got my ass handed to me. And then when I finally did, I discovered it was booby-trapped when I put the inertial dampeners on and it blew up.
Oh, is it one of the ones with like the nuke embedded in the hull?
Yeah. They got like a special engine that's inside in the back someplace. And as soon as you hit the brakes, it'll burn through the nuke and explode. And it's right next to the reactor most times. It blows the crap out of it.
Fair enough. I've also made a giant sword to cut large ships in half. What, just made out of like heavy armor? So that it withstands the blow better?
You know what? That's interesting, because I've always found that the heavy armor gets destroyed every time you drop a ship on it. Like, with the mob spawner even. Like, you just... I don't know.
Yeah, to be fair, that ship was a bit larger than the ones we'd been dropping in to date.
Yeah. That's true. But I mean, like, I'm looking... I'll look over it.
Oh, made of blast doors. That'd do it. Okay, yeah. Smart.
Yeah, if it's made out of blast doors, you got a little bit more resistance. Like, blast doors do resist the hydrogen thrusters and other thruster damage too. So that's actually pretty useful. Those things won't break. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yep. Is it Poke Craftman or Poke Craftman, by the way? I'm not sure if it's like a Pokemon thing or or if I'm just being dumb.
I'm just flying this thing around. I put a bunch of lights on it for no reason.
I enjoy those lights. Now, do they blink just on a timer, or is there some Pokey? Okay. All right. Yeah, that's what I figured. You just can never tell sometimes.
No, I got them on, not on a timer. I could turn them off or turn them on and win.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you had them like rigged to follow the engines or something, so they'd only turn on when you were going forward or something.
That would be awesome. And next time
It probably wouldn't be that hard to do either.
You would need probably a program block and some timer blocks to make that magic happen.
Either that or just set it up so that it's it turns on, like group it with the engine so it turns on at the same time.
Yeah. Could do that too.
Ow.
In comparison though, this thing is kind of smallish to the party Wagagon.
So anything you want to know about me, my time in a faction, or the ships I've told you about? Well, let's see.
I wondered, now...
So you follow a lot of Space Engineer streams?
And I've probably got a good question too, is that in a faction, because I don't have much experience in factions, what would you say the performance on a server would be? Like, how was your experience? Because my experience of being on other people's servers has always been junk.
Although, to be fair, connection's not really ideal for that.
I guess not. The internet is just terrible. Is my World Eater, does this thing still work?
I think I remember you showing me the World Eater thing. Which is that the shit? Is that the giant mining one?
What is happening? This automatic gun needs to go.
The one with the huge ass drill.
You mean drills?
Yeah, I guess I could mean drills.
Not really. Well, that's not how factions work. Well, when you say faction, I mean, are you just in like a clan who plays separately, or or do you play on a public server somewhere?
That's a good question. Let's see here. I want to somehow make my thing not broken. Sparking up this guy.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything is sparking up.
Oh, the ore detector. This thing is massive.
Slow.
Space
So
engineer.
what'd you break over here?
I don't know. It says space engineer factions are made by
Dedicated steam groups.
groups.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes
All right.
sense.
So it's just a bunch of guys. So it's just a bunch of guys you trade like ship designs with, kind of thing.
I imagine they all play together too.
Well, presumably. I mean, to be fair, I imagine there hasn't been a ton of people playing together until fairly recently. I know that the netcode on Space Engineers was pretty awful until like a couple updates ago.
Yeah, I mean, that I can sympathize with.
I mean, how many fucking problems did we have? Oh, okay, PvP based, fair enough.
That's cool. How many problems did we have?
All of them? Every single problem. I mean, you know, we were having problems like shit would just, you know, while it was parked, start shuddering and falling apart. So it got to the point where we were having, we actually had to leave off for a couple of months while they fixed the damn code. So there are people assigned to build, fight, lead. Okay. Okay. So I mean, it's basically like a clan in. God, do people even still use clan? I might be showing my age here.
What do you mean clan? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like from you know, old school shooters, how you'd have your clan and you'd all get on and play on the same servers.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not sure if that you know, now that you know, the environment has changed as far as PC gaming goes.
Oh.
Oh wow. I just crashed. What did you do? What did you do, you monster?
I pushed the button and it exploded.
What the hell did you just do to that poor thing? I think you're cursed. I think you're cursed.
You think I'm cursed?
You're the only solution.
Oh my god. Yep, look at that. That's cool.
Jeez.
Let's get out of that horrible disaster piece.
Disaster Piece Theater?
Like, this is literally like just, I don't know what happened here, but yeah. I've got lights hanging in space. I've got pistons hanging in space. I don't know what happened.
Your superstructure, like, pooped itself.
Physics pooped itself here. It's still trying to figure out what to do with it. Wow. Well, that was unbelievable. Yeah, this shit's broke. Space engineer still has a little bit of a problem.
Wow. Do you want to know how bad you broke it?
How bad did I break it?
I spawned back into the mob grinder,
Yeah.
and it's not drawing the planet.
Really?
Like, it just looks like the mob grinder is floating in space because it won't draw the planet that it's on.
You know,
What did you do?
I think it has something to do with pistons.
Maybe.
Pretty sure it has everything to do with pistons. I'm just deleting the last one here. Let's see. No, maybe we got some more pistons.
God.
Alright, alright. Nope, there are more pistons. Yeah, pistons.
As far as any more questions go, I mean, it sounds like it's like a clan or a guild or something, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it sounds fun. Jeez.
Is it still broken? I'm standing
Your
over
your gravity nuke, I imagine, was just like a nuke torpedo mounted with a bunch of gravity generators. Yeah.
Yeah, you can put a mass drive on it, or artificial mass on a nuke, and you can launch them that way.
Man, I still can't see the planet.
Really?
Yeah.
I
I don't know what you did, man, but it's bojanked.
I broke the crap out of it, apparently.
You
Look.
made space engineers cry.
You're probably right. It's probably me.
I mean, it looked like the stream looks fine. I wish I could get some video of this and swap over to it, but unfortunately, I'm not set up for that. I can see all of the broken bits of spaceship that are lying around that stupid lake,
Uh-huh.
but there's no ground.
There's no ground. Well, that's weird. That didn't explode at all.
Probably makes me a bad person. It probably makes me a bad person. That I'm tempted to just like go to wherever you are and just start deleting things and see if it actually updates on the server.
I
Or
mean,
if I'm like,
you could. I mean, I think I don't know what happened over here, honestly. I'm deleting stuff just to see if it'll break apart, but I've got a floating light. I dropped a bunch of nukes over there, which probably isn't helping anything.
well, maybe not. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, the gravity nukes do make sense.
Yeah.
You did drop a bunch of nukes over here.
Yep.
You know what would be hilarious?
What?
This.
Are they exploding?
I can't tell if it's working.
Sounds ridiculous. That sounds like thunder.
That's just the gun. The bombs aren't going off.
I can't hear anything you're saying while you're shooting that damn gun.
Fair enough. The bombs are not going off when I shoot them.
Well, dude,
Which is kind of sad.
Is there a light floating above your head, like several meters above your head? Oh,
There we go.
I just ended up in that hole. Thank you.
Glorious.
I am lagging. I'm gonna hold still in case. Is it over? Oh God.
Did any of the others go off? I was hoping they would, but it doesn't look like they did.
Oh, my frames per second are like frames per minute.
Take that, science.
You broke him. You really did. You just broke the crap out of me. I can't move. Are you?
Yeah, I have no message received from server for 18 seconds.
Yeah. So
Well.
that was interesting.
Well, the World Eater
Your
literally.
fault for spawning nukes
Anywhere near me.
Well, you know what? I spawned the World Eater, and what did it do?
Yeah, I'll give you that. So
I'm pretty happy with that. I can say definitively that that was totally worth it. But guys, unfortunately, that is all the time we have for today. I appreciate you joining us, and please remember to go to our YouTube channel, like and subscribe, check out our other stuff and things. We do appreciate your comments, and as always, thanks for watching. But my name is Chris from Cartridge Blast Gamers, and that's Rob, basically destroying the world. And we'll catch you next time.